Yo, what up, anglers? So the moon is in Gemini until noon on Friday. So for the rest of the week, Gemini moons tend to make us a bit busier. We're taking more short walks and trips. We're interacting with siblings, aunties, uncles more. We might go to parties. With Venus and Gemini, we might have a family function to attend. Neighbors might invite us someplace. We might find ourselves outside talking to neighbors. Actually, last night, as the moon was moving into Gemini, I was outside talking to both my Gemini neighbors. And we're just outside parlaying, talking. And guess what we're talking about? We're talking about the parking lot. We're talking about parking spaces and how much they cost. We're talking about computers. We're talking about, one of my Gemini neighbors was talking about his car. He drives a Porsche and he needs a tune-up on his Porsche. We were talking about the new community app on the phone. That's all Gemini stuff. So you might be talking about computers, talking about technology, talking a bit more. This Gemini stellium in the sky, talking, connecting with people, connecting people to jobs. Venus has everything to do with money and your salary. Mercury has everything to do with coworkers, and then Gemini rules the coworker. So being connected to coworkers, asking people for jobs, asking people, hey, do you know somebody who can do this? Do you know somebody who can do that? And then we have Neptune in Pisces with Pluto retrograde in Aquarius with Jupiter in Gemini, baby. He said, she said, a Gemini moon is going to bring that Gemini stellium closer to home. But Neptune is in Pisces. Remember, you read the entire sky like it's a chart. Neptune in Pisces, that's all mental health, psychic sense, depression, addiction. So having abundant conversation regarding mental health, addictions, abuse, talking out your mental health, grabbing the phone, telling somebody you might feel suicidal, you might feel sad, somebody calling you to be talked off of a ledge. And then with Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, Pluto is regurgitating secrets. Jupiter in Gemini is bringing the verbal truth, okay? It has us verbalizing and whistleblowing truth about past messages. He said, she said, shit talking. With the Gemini moon, it's gonna bring that stuff closer to home. So we may have issues with what somebody said to us 6 months ago. We might find out somebody was talking shit. There may be some verbal arguments that end in physical violence or physical fights with Mars in Aries. You might discuss getting a new car. Your car might break down or overheat. You might get a new phone. You might have some phone conflict. You might discuss getting a new computer or a new technology. But all in all, we're going to be talking a lot more with Neptune and Pisces. Again, talk your feelings out. Talking is huge right now with 4 planets in Gemini, 5, and Neptune and Pisces. Talk your feelings out. Jupiter in Gemini. Speak the truth about your emotions, Neptune and Pisces, if you feel led to do so. Oh, and Gemini, the eyes, the hands, the nerves, glasses. With Mars and Aries, watch your computer screen, don't break it. Watch your hands, watch your face while you're shaving, guys. You use the hands to shave. Mars and Aries, cuts, scrapes, blood. Any Gemini transit activates your 3rd house. My 3rd house is Virgo, and I had a Virgo over here last night who spent the night, and we were eating breakfast and talking, and he's talking about his daughter, and he's having issues with his baby mama and his daughter. Virgo rules daughters. But say your 3rd house is Capricorn, you may talk to your parents, you may have conversations about life building, you may connect somebody to a manager, you may have arguments with your manager. Say you're a 3rd house Sagittarius, you may have arguments with your father. You may take a short walk or trip with your father. You may talk about long distance travel. You might be talking about learning a foreign language or going back to school. School in the classroom is going to be huge. Today I saw, with all this Gemini, that's the classroom, but Jupiter, the teacher, is in Gemini, the sign of the student. So student teacher stuff. I saw on The View, what's her name? Whoopi Goldberg reprised her role as Sister Mary Clarence in the Sister Act 2. Sister Act 2 was all about her being incognito at the school. She was hiding out at a school. So they had the whole choir up there. I don't know if you remember Sister Act 2, but they had the whole choir up there. She was dressed in her nun outfit. They were singing Oh Happy Day, stuff like that. Classroom, going up to the schools, teaching, professors, learning foreign language, taking financial literacy courses, learning how to do something with hair. And again, people accuse me of just throwing things out there, of picking out of a hat. And I'm like, that sounds so ignorant when you consider how varied life is. We're all experiencing the same sky in several different ways. All this Gemini in the sky can manifest for one person as them dealing with their cousins, aunties, uncles, and parties. It can manifest for another person as them dealing with their car, having to get a new car, thinking about getting a new car. It can manifest, in somebody else's life as them starting to take classes. Everybody is different. And book your reading. Book your reading. Look at my menu, inbox me, hit me up. Have you booked your reading yet?